Okay, let's dive straight in. Today, we're tackling something huge, AI, and specifically its power in code generation. You've probably heard the buzz.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere.
And we've got this really interesting source, some internal notes, pasted text, documenting a chat between Raju and Rita. This was right after their team used GenAI for front-end work.
Right, so not theoretical. This was, hands-on experience for them.
Exactly. And our mission here is to unpack what came out of that conversation, the key questions, the insights.
And there's definitely a central tension, isn't there? You can feel it in the notes.
Absolutely. It's this mix of, wow, look what AI can do, and, oh, what does this mean for us, for our jobs?
Yeah, that initial reaction seems pretty clear. They saw code generated incredibly fast.
Almost, as they put it, without human touch,
Mhm.
which is, well, kind of mind-blowing.
But that wow moment didn't last long on its own, did it?
No, it pivoted pretty quickly. The awe was immediately followed by, well, anxiety.
Uh-huh. If AI can build this front end, what happens to the people who usually build it? It's a very direct question,
And that's where Raju throws in something provocative. He mentions this idea, maybe a perception, that 80% of Google's code is already AI generated.
which is a huge claim. And Rita, importantly, she didn't just accept that.
Right. She immediately questioned it, like, hang on, is that a real number or just, something people think?
Yeah, that skepticism is key. It highlights how much uncertainty is still swirling around these big claims. We hear stats, but are they verified?
Good point. But Raju seemed pretty convinced on the principle, even if the number was debatable. His argument was that coding is, well, sort of inherently automatable.
Because of all the existing code out there.
Exactly. Mature patterns, huge code bases to learn from. He felt it was prime territory for AI.
It's an interesting perspective. Not just can AI do it, but that the very nature of a lot of coding work makes it particularly suitable for AI strengths. Repetition, structure,
Which naturally leads straight back to Rita's main concern.
job security.
Yeah. If this core task, writing code, can be done so efficiently by AI, what's the future look like for developers?
And this is where Raju shifts the focus a bit, doesn't he? He suggests the fear isn't really about the AI technology itself.
What then?
It's about relevance, the potential loss of relevance.
Yeah.
Their value, their sense of contribution, it's tied so strongly to their coding skills right now.
Okay, right. So the perceived relevance is the coding part.
That's how they see it, yes.
So Raju then asks this really fundamental question. He asks Rita, and by extension us, is coding your actual skill? Or is it just one tool you use?
Yes. That's the heart of it, isn't it? He's challenging the definition of their contribution.
Is coding the end product of your value, or is it the means to achieve something else, like problem solving or design or understanding user needs?
Precisely. If coding is just one part of a bigger skill set, maybe problem identification, architectural design, user experience, collaboration, then automating the coding part doesn't necessarily erase your value.
It just changes the landscape. It forces you to ask, okay, what else am I bringing? What remains uniquely human?
Exactly. It shifts the focus.
So we've tracked this from that initial shock and awe at the AI's capability
Ah,
through the immediate fear about jobs
right?
to this much deeper question about what human skills truly matter in tech now.
Yeah, what is the core contribution if it's not just typing out lines of code? That's the question Raju leaves hanging.
And it's the question we want to leave with everyone listening to. If coding isn't the primary source of value, then what is?
What other expertise, what abilities become even more critical as AI handles more of the technical lifting?
Right. As AI tackles the execution, what are those uniquely human skills, creativity, critical thinking, empathy, complex problem framing, that become the real differentiators in this rapidly evolving world?
Something crucial to think about, definitely, for everyone in this field and probably beyond.
Indeed. A lot to mull over there.